Okay.
Welcome back to a new chatty video.
And I say Happy New Year, Happy 2024. It's I think well into the month now, but this is our first video we've recorded in, well, for this channel in 2024, and our first chatty one. So
in our new house.
In our new house. Those of you new to the channel, welcome. So we do love doing these kind of chatty videos. We've also kind of coined them as live, not live. We try and record them and do them in like one take. So it's almost like we're just chatting with you. So we have a topic or topics, but we might go off those, might we? So what are we chatting about today?
Well, we were going to talk about our 2024 plans, like travel, what we've got planned for this video, this channel, private life, all that kind of thing, weren't we?
Yeah, just a bit of everything really. Where do we start?
Well, we moved house, which is why we haven't been filming these. We just needed a break from filming and editing. It's just been manic, hasn't it?
It has, and we haven't actually tested what this sounds like recording-wise in here, so we hope it sounds okay.
We don't have blinds or curtains or anything, so everywhere's really echoey still.
Yeah, so hopefully that will change as we start getting things done. So
we filmed the whole move and everything on my vlogging channel, so if you don't follow me over there, please head over there. I'll leave the link down below if you want to check out what we're kind of like doing and things like that. We're loving this new house, aren't we?
Yeah, it's been just over 2 months, hasn't it now?
It was 8 weeks
or 8 weeks. Let's say not months.
Yeah.
So it was 8 weeks yesterday. So we're recording this today. Hopefully this one's going up tomorrow, is it? So it'll be
That's the plan.
So the first one of the year. It's nice to get back sort of doing these again because we like recording them.
I think I've missed the community side of it as well. Although we've still got our road trip vlogs. We had the Disney that went on to a road trip. We've still got those going out every Wednesday at 6 p.m. I don't feel the community side so much with those. You get comments and things, but whereas I find these videos, it's like, I don't know, you just feel it more with people watching the comments, you get more chat. I like it. I really like it.
Yeah, it feels a bit more personal, personable.
Yeah.
Whether that's the right word or not, but yeah. So, 2024.
The first thing we're going to do is just settle into our new home. We're really happy here, aren't we? And we didn't want to have loads of trips booked. Plus, also we can't afford them at the moment. We're wanting to put the money into the house, buy new blinds. We just want to settle and not sort of time watch. And
yeah, we didn't want to kind of commit ourselves to anything in particular. So at the moment, there's nothing planned for the first part of the year. But
that feels really nice.
It feels nice and it feels nice on us. But what we are really looking forward to, and I think everyone that has watched our channel, generally it has been a lot of our Disney trips. There have been some other weekends away. We're going to start including more, what do we call it?
Well, we've moved to a whole new area.
We want to explore. There's lots around here, around the whole south and southwest of the country, and there's lots of places to visit. And we want to share that as well. So we will still be doing our trips. We will still be doing Disney, US road trips. And there's also maybe some other places we would like to go to. We tried last year, it just didn't work out. I think with moving, there was just too much kind of going on. So we kind of put plans on hold a little bit.
Yeah.
I think it's fair to say, isn't it? So we've got plans, but nothing actually set in stone.
Well, apart from our US trip, which we'll talk about in a bit, we've got a big US trip planned for the summer. But yeah, so we've just got so many really cool places surrounding us.
Yeah.
So we're thinking about joining the English Heritage and the National Trust membership and really explore. We went to a castle, for example, yesterday, just down the road. It was absolutely amazing, wasn't it? Probably one of my most favourite castles I've ever been to. We vlogged it for my main vlogging channel, but it was just literally nipping out for a coffee. It wasn't like a proper visit. But there's so many places. We've never been to Stonehenge, and yet we live so close to it now.
I know.
We've passed it so many times.
I know there's lots of places that just seem to have real history behind them.
Here,
I mean, the castle yesterday was 1373. So what, over 600 plus years ago, and it's just like, obviously very significant, but it's just like
It's just in a village.
matter of fact
Yeah.
type of thing. So it was quite fascinating.
We were the
really.
only ones there, which was really cool,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
so we want to explore near where we are and further afield as well. So there's going to be some UK exploring. I say no other firm plans for anything else. Is there anything you guys would like to see?
And let us know as well if you're National Trust or English Heritage members. Let us know places that you like to go to. A few people have started recommending us. We've been told by loads of people we need to go to Wells. Apparently that's super cool. And you found out that's where they filmed Hot Fuzz. And it was just quite funny, wasn't it?
Yeah, go on, I'll let you.
When we were house hunting, the kids weren't really fussed. They're not living here now anyway.
But Louis had one thing to say, didn't he?
Yeah, our son just had one particular request.
Go on.
Don't live anywhere that's like Hot Fuzz.
And it's just kind of ironic that Hot Fuzz was filmed in Wales. So.
Yeah, and it's not that far. So we may well, I think we want to go and have a nose over there. Apparently we'll love it.
Yeah.
So
I think there's lots of history around, so
yeah,
and hopefully lots of nice independent places to try to eat and drink, sort of restaurants, coffee shops. You know how we love our coffee, and we've always been probably not say tied to the chains, but
where we lived before that was all chains.
That was
all.
We kind of struggled to find like a nice independent, whereas we seem to be finding them everywhere, which is so nice.
Farm
so
shops,
really,
coffee shops.
really looking forward to that. So
yeah, I really had that feeling yesterday when we were around the castle that this is why we moved. It was we just needed a whole lifestyle change. Just slow down.
Yeah, and I think what's the phrase used? I think on some of your journaling about the life.
Create a life you don't need a vacation from.
Yeah, and I think that's definitely the mantra for.
I just feel like we're on holiday at the moment. I just feel like we're in this amazing Airbnb. We've got fields all around us. Our life has completely changed, but I feel the slowness from it. And I don't know why, because my work volume is still the same. In fact, I've just started up a new business, which I'm going to be sharing with you as well. I don't know why I feel this. I feel more relaxed.
See, I wonder if it's also because we feel maybe, I think definitely the last 6 months, the pressure of moving.
That's true.
That became almost, should we say, a habit. I think in life you get into habits and routines. And I think for us, that was obviously, we were 100% full on. We still are now with work.
But it feels different.
Everything's on our terms. It feels like we're in control of everything now. So it's nice taking the foot off. We're still busy, like you said, work-wise and everything. And of course, we're even doing new things, or you're doing new things. But it just feels relaxing. We're just making sure we give time for ourselves as well, aren't we? So
yeah, it does. It feels really nice.
So 2024 in total. At the moment, we've got one plan. We are doing a US trip later in the year, towards the end of the year.
Summer.
Is it summer? Well, yeah, summer. Well, it's later in the year, isn't it? Seems a long way away. No plans for anything else, but never say never.
I'd like to do some city trips. We're still talking about going to Germany with the kids. We wanted to go last year, and then the weekend that we sorted with the kids was then when my brother got married, so that didn't happen. We couldn't sort any other time out again. So we really, really want to try and get to Germany with the kids this year.
And Marrakesh was another one as well.
It was. And Gibraltar. I still want to go to Gibraltar. Yeah.
I think it's just having some ideas. I don't know about you all, but we always like having some
like little bucket
thoughts
list items
there of, oh yeah, I'd like to go there. And you're a very good one for like researching things and
it's fun
seeing what's out there. And I think it's good. And also I think by doing that research, it really makes those trips. You can see why you want to go to those places as well.
So we want to hear from you and find out what trips you've got booked. Have you got any bucket list items as well? Yeah. I think that then takes me onto my new business side. What were you going to say?
I was actually just going to say, oh no, ignore me.
Sure?
You carry on.
Okay. Yeah, so I spoke about this last year. I think just before we went on our trip in September, I spoke about starting up a new business. I've gone into as an independent travel agent, which I think probably a lot of you already know. We started up a new Instagram account just a couple of days ago, Ade and Lisa Adventures.
Yep.
And yeah, I booked some really good deals for our September trip. And then I've booked ahead for our villa for Orlando with the family, and I got an amazing price for that too. So I'm really excited about that. I can't wait to share that villa with you. Actually, it's really, really cool. Yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. We're always helping people out with their trips, so it just felt like the next thing to do.
Yeah, we wanted to kind of like go to that next step and actually help others. And it's not only people that are looking to book their trips, it's also people that like booking their own trips
like
as
us.
well. So there's always opportunity. So if anyone is interested in thinking, well, I'd like to do that, I research my trips, but want to maybe get that good deal, reach out to us. Leave a comment to say, yeah, please contact us.
Because even if you book things for yourself, you're basically booking the trips anyway, but then you're earning the commission back on it.
Yeah, and you're getting savings on, which vary depending on what you're doing. And it's a worldwide thing as well, so it's not just a Disney thing.
Yeah, that's very true.
And it's all type of travel, so it could be hotels, park
Packages.
tickets, theatre tickets, car hire, flights, you name it.
You don't have to be in the UK, you can be other places as well. So if you're in the US, for example, you can get involved as well. So yeah, let us know, or even leave a comment like travel down below. Do you message people?
I don't think so in YouTube. You can't in YouTube, but find us on Instagram as well if you can.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And message us. If you message something, even say travel or interest in travel, I'd say two sides of this is the one looking to help people out booking their trips, but also to try and help people maybe save a little bit of money.
Yeah.
But also if you love booking your own trips like we do, we have done for years. I don't think there's been one trip that we've ever gone to a travel agent.
I've never done a travel agent.
No, we've all done stuff ourselves, and I know there's a lot of you out there, so it could also be for you, those that are watching this now, thinking, yeah, we do that. Just get in touch.
Book your own and the commission on it.
Yeah.
So yeah, get in touch like Ade said, and we'll go from there. So I'm excited about that. It just felt like the perfect time to be moving house and just starting something completely new.
Yeah, and I think it's all about kind of like sharing, like you said, we've helped out what seems to be quite a lot of people on whether it be advice or when people ask questions. And it's not always just about travel, is it? It's about actually things like when we're, I don't know, phones and stuff like that. I mean, we love
travelling.
No, just travelling in general.
No, I wonder what you were talking about.
A question recently on one of our more recent videos. Well, what do we do in regard to phones
when we go overseas?
We just generally love helping people out. So this just seemed to be the natural step to go towards, and we thought, well, why not? It's we enjoy it. And if we can pass it on to others, well, great.
Yeah, that's exciting. Anything else 2024 that you wanted to speak?
Oh, I don't really think so at the moment.
Soon.
Got some visitors coming soon. May have some other visitors.
Yeah, I think we're going to have quite a lot of visitors this year, I think.
Yeah, and we did have some plans. Actual fact, what I will do is plans like for the channel here.
Yeah.
Like we did speak about the fact that we are going to do some maybe day trips, maybe overnight stays in the country, or in this country, in the UK. But we also wanted, towards the latter part of the year, to start up doing some podcast type videos, didn't we?
I wanted to do that last year.
With guests.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
we would love to pick that up. We've got a few things maybe in the pipeline for that we'd like to do.
We ran out of time last year, didn't we?
But for understandable, obviously there are priorities, and obviously moving house was a priority, and things went on a bit of a back burner. So
yeah, that's true.
maybe that's something. And also more recently, I think I did a question on Instagram about what people would like to see. So I think we're covering some of it now. For example, what our plans are.
We need to film that Q&A actually, because there was
a Q&A. So there were some ideas there of chatty videos. We love doing our chatty videos, and we'd like to try and get them up every week again, like we used to. It's not going to be a guarantee that it's every week. This is just something we enjoy. Life gets in the way sometimes, but we do love doing them. So any ideas of what you'd like to see from us? That's maybe the other thing I was going to say. Anything you'd like to see us talk about, advice, anything about us that you want to know about, our trips, our previous trips.
The other thing I was going to say is I am continuing on with my own creative business, with my Patreon, and I'm also going to be doing some upcoming online classes documenting your travels, day trips, that kind of thing. So keep an eye out for that. I'll leave all my links below. If you're somebody like me that likes to document or scrapbook or journal all your trips, everything I do is down below, so go and check that out as well. I love doing that. It just makes me so happy. So I'm still continuing on with that as well. Everything just all sort of fits in nicely, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. So although there are changes happening, nothing really is going to change in regard to what we're still doing. We're still going to be recording these videos. We still love our trips. So yeah, glad to have you along, and thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing as well. So
before we finish, should we talk about our trip that's happening in the summer? I
was about to say that. Do we want to give it? I mean, we haven't really planned too much apart from like where we're hopefully, well, when I say hopefully staying.
We've booked the we've booked a villa, which we're really excited about. It's amazing. It's so nice. We've got, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, if you followed us along on our previous October trip with the family, which 2022, it's not too dissimilar to that. So we're having some time on site first of all.
Yeah.
We do have booked at the moment. Do you want to share where we're staying? At the moment we are at Copper Creek. That is our home resort.
We're DVC members.
We're DVC members, so of course we are there. We've got the week there. Then we have 2 weeks in a villa. So it's going to be very similar in regards to what we did last time.
But we're waiting for, you can change resort from your home resort at 7 months. So we're waiting for that to come around because the family are staying, they're at Caribbean.
They're at Caribbean,
so we want to try and get closer to them.
So if we could get Riviera, that would be great. Our ideal. That would be lovely. And we were happy with staying where we are. We'd love staying there, but it'll be nice to be somewhere so we are closer with the family. Just would make life a little bit easier.
If you haven't seen that video series, it's probably going to go down as one of our best ever trips, the October 2022. It was so good. I'll leave the link to the series below. It was just the best, and we're basically more or less repeating it, aren't we?
Yeah, it was. We had kind of, we were interested to see how the trip was going to go, because we've never done a trip as a large group. How many were there? 10 of us? About 10, 11. Like that. We've never done a large group. It's just been the 4 of us or the 2 of us. Or we've met up with friends. We've never done a large group before, and we were thinking it's either going to be fantastic, or we've heard some kind of horror stories about family trips from other about what happens, and the fact of when people have said about the fact of trying to think about what to do, and you end up wasting so much time on people trying to decide where to go. I mean, you know, from us, we love our planning, and we generally have a plan in place. It worked really well.
Yeah, so we're really looking forward to doing it all again.
Yeah, so hopefully it will go as well as it did last time.
I hope so.
We had a lovely time that last trip, didn't we? So,
yeah.
But in regards to the trip itself, apart from the accommodation, and obviously we will be doing Disney, have we got any other thoughts of what we would like to do?
Really want to do Universal this time.
We have really missed Universal. I was looking through some photos actually, and when we were there the last time, I was looking at the pictures there, and I think I just love Universal so much.
I think we're gonna book. I need to book a hotel. We need to sort our tickets out.
Yeah.
So yeah, I need to look at that. So I did become a Universal specialist actually through the training. So yeah, I'm gonna try and book some bits and pieces through that.
Yeah, so I think for us at the moment, Disney and Universal for that trip.
Yes. We were talking about a beach as well. I quite fancy showing the family St. Augustine. We loved it there last year, didn't we? We had such a nice time. We did Anna Maria Island with the family last time, so we quite fancy doing something different with them. Although Mum and Andy are talking about going back to Anna Maria Island for a couple of nights.
Yeah, okay. That's
on
not,
their own.
For us, I wouldn't be as fussed
Well, they
with
don't
that.
want to do Universal, so I think they're thinking of doing it when we're at Universal.
Right.
That's why.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's what we've got planned for this year.
Yeah, so as we said earlier on, what are your plans for this year? Are you going away anywhere? Have you got a trip this year? If so, where? No, thank you. And
Are we done?
I think that's about it, really, in regards to our...
And we'll try and get on with the Q&A, actually, for next week.
Yes, so next week's video, we'll see if we can get an answer to those. You've got the Q&A questions, haven't you?
Somewhere.
Yeah. If you want to send any questions, send them below. We'll answer them. So yeah.
Yeah, we were going to do it just before we moved, weren't we? We never got round to it.
Yeah, it was
Life
chaos,
ran
wasn't
away.
it?
Yeah.
But no, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.
Thank you very much, and Happy New Year to you all.
Yes, Happy New Year.
Take care.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.